Parker Follett has given a very popular definition of management, which is given as management is the art of getting things done through people. Now, is this the right definition of management? It is not really a universally accepted definition because it fails to highlight different factors like what are the functions of a manager. It also ignores the scientific aspect of management, which is given by Taylor. It also ignores the human aspect of management, and it just treats people as if they are just merely means of getting things done, which not actually happens. And also, it does not define the role of internal and external environment, which we all know that affects the organization. So it's very important to understand what is the real definition of management. So the real definition or the more effective definition of management is that management is the process of planning, organizing, directing, and controlling activities of and using resources of an organization for accomplishing the organizational goals efficiently and effectively in an ever-changing environment. Now, this definition takes into account the different functions of management like planning, organizing, directing, controlling. We also have functions like reporting, coordinating. So, all these are important functions which are taken into account in this definition. It also talks about organization utilizing its resources efficiently and effectively, that is, optimally utilizing the resources. And it also talks about the ever-changing environment in which the organization functions, which is the internal environment and the external environment. The internal environment is basically your customers, your employees, your suppliers, competitors, which basically directly affect your organization, all your stakeholders. And your external environment is your pestel, that is political, economic, socio-cultural, technological, ecological, and legal environment, which indirectly affects the organization. So it is important to understand that all these changes or all these environments affect your organization directly or indirectly. So this is the more effective definition of management. Now, another important concept of management is the 5 M's. So what are these 5 M's? Let's just understand, and how are they important part of management? So the first M is the methods. Now it is very important when you are managing things that you know the right method of doing things. If you do not know the right methods of doing things, then you will not be able to manage things properly. You also require material, which we have already talked about, that is optimal utilization of material, the best possible way in which the material or the resources needs to be managed. So this is the second M of management. The third M of management is the machinery or the tools with which the management needs to be performed. So machinery or the tools are required for proper working of the organization. Next M or the fourth M is money. Now, without the resources, financial resources or money, one organization cannot really function. And the fifth and the very important function, as you can understand by the picture now, is man. So without manpower, no organization can function. So this is the most important M in the 5 M's of management.